Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video a little bit different. So I've really been absorbing the energy that we're currently going through worldwide, and I really thought that this is a good time for me to use my amazing gifts and be able to channel messages that can definitely help myself and you guys as well through these hard times that we're going through. And even as I said that, like I heard, they're not as hard as you think they are. Yes, absolutely, there's a virus that's going on that's taking lives, but I feel like that's going to stop. There's no doubt about that. We just have to be more aware, and as hard as this is to say, this is happening worldwide because we need this purification, this healing, so much that's coming with it. So I'm bringing this message truly from my heart. I'm human just like you guys are. And a lot of these days have been very hard for me. I think just on an emotional level, fear, has kind of wandered around as well, but I haven't allowed it to take over me. Even yesterday, just to share a little bit, was just a very hard day just to process so many things. And as well, watching the news, I feel like they only focus, unfortunately, on a lot of the negative. They're not focusing on other things, and of course that's their job, so I respect that. And there's many reporters that are very knowledgeable and as well creditable, so I don't take anything from them. I just think that as a community we need to focus and do other things on a different level. A lot of this time, from what I've gathered from my guides and angels and the messages that I've channeled, it's like it's a lot of healing for us. Even as I said that, like, they brought me back to remember a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago, I had this dream, and in my dream I remember that I was telling my sister, or I was just telling as well other people, like, the coronavirus is coming, the coronavirus is coming, which we were already aware that it was an issue, or in other countries like it was more common, but that was like, I feel like my angels and my guides like telling me, prepare yourself, things are about to change. I don't think I wanted to believe it or pay attention. And even as I said that right now, that they brought me back to that dream that I had, I feel like a lot of us need to be paying attention to our dreams, what we're dreaming, what we're seeing. And as well acknowledge that a lot of us are in this state of, we're very vulnerable. So a lot of things that we see or hear can be very, what's the right word? Might not be taken the correct way. So just be aware. I'm going to channel messages as I usually do, like journaling, like automatic writing. And then as well, I'm going to use my cards after to just clarify or answer any questions that might arise. So, this is just what the current energy as a worldwide, what we need to know, what should we focus on, anything that comes, I'm going to post it. I know that it's coming genuine. These are messages that I'm connecting and getting guided by my guides. So I, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to say it's not a big deal what's happening. It absolutely is. I feel that we just need to be aware, be cautious, take in the time to heal, to acknowledge what's going on worldwide, but don't allow that fear that I feel like, unfortunately, media is trying just to portray and scare us in that sense, keep you from doing what you should be doing. And we'll see what's gonna come, but I'm recording this video March 19th, 2020. And any messages that I get, then, I'll post them. I also post on my Instagram if you guys want to follow me there, like daily messages. But I'll be posting a bit of this as well on my Instagram. But let's see. So like what I'm writing is like, we really need this time to really pay attention. A lot of change is coming. And I heard worldwide. I'm hearing masks will fall off. I feel like what my guides are saying me in that sense, it's like a lot of things that we weren't aware of, we're going to see that come out. And I heard also fraud. As I said, that it's like community help. So I feel like what they're saying, that unfortunately financial help, from the government is coming, and I think fraud will arise with that. You know, whatever the case is, that use your power wisely, I heard. And I heard medication is here already. I'm hearing also like there's already medication that the government or that they're aware of, but they're not showing us, they're not telling us. I heard don't go to the hospital unless if you really need to. And I heard within 2 to 3 months, it's going to be more calm. But within 6 weeks from today, people will start going back to work. And I heard next week, it's going to start to look like ghost town. And I feel like even when I said that, like, the vision that I got was just like the streets completely empty. So I feel like there's going to be more shutdowns that are coming within a week. I'm in Los Angeles, California, so I kind of feel like they're telling me to tell you that. I feel like the energy more that I'm picking up right now, it's like California. As I heard that, I heard New York. If they're not now, they're going to be in complete shutdown. And then I heard we'll have over 300 cases. So I think the last time I heard the news about New York, it's like the high state that has that. They're telling me to shuffle this deck, so let me see. I think this is like wanting to focus a bit on New York, but I feel like I heard like karma. I don't necessarily want to say bad karma, but I think like there's just so much that needs to happen in New York. So much stuff that doesn't get revealed to us. And I heard planes or like private jets with medication. I don't know if that will be released to like the public, but I feel like there's stuff that they're not telling us, and I feel like already in New York it's happening. Like we're gonna see that people with power are having the ability to use like, I guess, this medication, but I feel like somebody will be exposed in New York. People with power. I heard within 2 to 3 weeks. So maybe within 2 to 3 weeks we'll hear that. I don't, let's see. I feel like this is focusing more on New York now. Let's see. Yeah, see? I can't make this up. Karma. It's like a lot of karma that's happening in New York. A lot of grounding over there that people need to do. And, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just getting the messages that I'm channeling, that it's absolutely what I channeled. You know, there's like a lot of karma that needs to be paid there. Unfortunately, you know, I don't mean it in a bad way, the people that I'm talking about, but like, yeah, I feel like purification needs to happen. And I feel like I don't know if it's raining right now, but I feel like it's gonna rain. Because even when I try to pay attention to this, like I'm getting the energy, like water's going to also help them heal. I think, right, Wall Street is like, it's bringing me to analyze, like Wall Street is in New York, I believe, right? But I feel like there's something around fraud with Wall Street, or just along the lines of like, we're gonna see, you know, unfortunately, all the evilness and like greediness that will come out of this. And I feel like New York will be exposed to that. A lot of grounding for them, definitely. They're bringing my attention back to California. I heard Trump will send help. Hospitals overfilled. And I think what they're saying in that case, like, there's going to be many more cases in California, and that's why it's going to catch the attention of our president to come here. Within 3 weeks, California is going to have the most cases. Major stores will shut down. As I said that, it was like I heard Macy's, so I don't know which stores they're like considering mainly that will shut down. But I feel like just stores in general are gonna close down. I'm hearing like a hunt. I don't know if somebody's gonna go missing. Yeah, someone will go missing. And this is in California. People will be searching for them. I feel like it's like a group of people. I don't... Even as I said that, like, I heard some will be dead. And others will survive. I feel like... I don't know if it's like a plane that will crash here in California. But I feel like they're going to be looking for them. Well, let's see, what's that gonna bring for us, or how is that connected with the coronavirus, though? I'm gonna cut this in 3. I want to channel a little bit more of that. Let's see. I feel like, I don't know if these group of people, but I heard people trying to leave because of the virus. So I feel like maybe there's gonna be some type of like accident, or some type of something's gonna happen along the lines where, like in California, I feel like the cases are going to increase and people are gonna try to leave. So there's gonna be some type of accident, I feel. So a lot of forgiveness that needs to happen. Let it go. And I feel like what they're saying with like the forgiveness card, we're gonna see it happen where we are gonna see more of a community, more of a people uniting. I feel like it feels very divided here in California a lot of times, but a lot of people, a lot of counties and communities are gonna come together. Mm-hmm. You know, we need to trust. We need to let go of fear. And I feel like change is coming. I mean, there's no doubt change is coming because of everything that's happening. I know that. But I feel like this is more focusing on about change in the sense of people just being more humble. Financially, I'm going to shuffle a card for finances. But I think financially what this will bring to the country is going to bring a lot of alertness as well. I'm hearing like housing contracts. So I think that's more in the sense, it's bringing me back to the last, it's bringing me back to, what am I, what is this called? It's bringing me back to that time when the housing system, right? It went down and it was like a lot of contracts that were given unfairly to many people. I feel like that's gonna happen again, and we're gonna see companies being exposed and the whole fraud. That's gonna be a big issue, big alertness that's gonna come to us. Yeah. I also feel like, you know, I feel like financially in the world, what this is gonna be, it's gonna be more like health awareness as well. I feel like a lot of people, it's like an issue I'm hearing worldwide where like our health is very important and a lot of times we don't pay attention. I feel like this is bringing a lot of awareness worldwide to our country about just being more healthy in that sense of bringing more awareness to our health. A lot of people are going to be very creative, and a lot of I heard millennials. So, but it could be anyone, you know, but I feel like a lot of ideas are going to be created out of this quarantine time, or like people really stepping outside of their zone and not allowing fear to hold them back. But then I also heard of just being motivated of doing something different and really telling, like, I feel like a lot of people are thinking like, well, what can I lose? And that's like the mindset I feel like we should adapt to right now, or like think of. It's like, well, I mean, the world can be taken from us. This is a great example how within one day to another, things can change for us drastically. How would you want to die without like following your dreams, your wishes? Yeah, and it's like visualize abundance in all forms. I feel like this is the mindset that a lot of us are going to take in. A lot of change is coming. I feel like a lot of creation, as I said, that like a lot of businesses like will be formed out of garages, like meaning in the sense like I thought of like stories I've heard of like Amazon or other stories of like big founders or companies that started out of nowhere. I feel like this is going to happen here. This is going to bring a lot of awareness as well to the food that we eat. Yeah, more organic, more healthy. I feel like this is what it's doing worldwide. But then I'm also hearing like we have to do the work. We have to do the work that if a lot of you guys are trying to start a business, like this is a time, you know. And if you have the ability to invest a little bit on something, then great, you should. But if even more than just investing, if you have the ability of just, I heard pitching your video, like recording yourself doing something. Yeah, because even as I said that, like the whole business card came up. A lot of people are going to be thinking about businesses right now and starting like a business, and it's gonna bring a lot of a lot of happiness, a lot of new beginnings. And even when I was shuffling this deck earlier, this is a time though for a lot of people to rest as well, to like relax and take in what's really happening. I feel like this is bringing the attention for us of new beginnings, you know, better times ahead. The whole sun, it's like the sun's gonna come out again. As I'm recording this video, it was like raining pretty hard. Now the sun is coming out, but I feel like this is what's happening right now, to bring attention to so many things that are happening worldwide. I think people didn't see this coming just because, unfortunately, our government, or it wasn't bringing it didn't give us, they weren't putting the attention that they should have. Even finding a cure or answers, and that's why it hit us very hard. I don't even think our own government knows many answers right now. They're just taking it day by day, and it's unfortunate because we count on them a lot to like make goals or plans for us, but that's not happening. And I feel like that's part of like them being exposed, you know. Yeah. And I you know, I don't, the energy that I'm picking up, it's like, am I doing this backward? I am. I want to start journaling again because I'm getting messages, but sometimes I get them so fast that I can't process them so fast to write. So I'm just going to say them and write them as much as I can. But I feel like a shooting is going to happen in a big state. And it's, you're going to see 20 to 30 deaths. Kids with parents. I don't know what this is and where it's gonna happen, but I feel like this is gonna happen within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to bring attention to gun control. And I heard there's going to be a hold on gun permits. I don't know if that's going to happen before then or after then, but that's what I heard. I got that helpful people. I think that people are going to come together. As I said that, it's like together for the cemetery, for their funeral. You know, as hard as it is for me to say a message like that, that's just what I'm channeling. Even when I got the sun card, as I'm putting it away right now, like, as hard as that is to tell someone, like, better times are coming, you know, unfortunately, this is happening right now. I feel like a lot of us have a lot of anxiety, though, that's happening worldwide. And I feel like, as I said, that, like, more attention will be brought upon mental health. With all of this that's happening. Yeah, I mean, I want to kind of go back to my attention to, like, what else do my angels, guides want to tell me about this whole, you know, coronavirus, and bring more answers to you guys. You know, I wanted to ask if there's going to be help financially for people to pay, like, their mortgages, their rent, because I know that's, like, one of the things that's on my mind, on many people's minds. So I want to channel messages. I'm going to shuffle the cards in a moment. I'm going to cut them in half. As I said that, like, I heard, yes, help will come. Within 4 weeks. And then I heard gather your paperwork. So I feel like they're going to ask for proof. So you guys should start working on paperwork. Gather proof of residence. Maybe 2,000 to 3,000, I heard. I don't know if that's per person, per household. I tried to like ask about car payments, and they said call to ask. So I feel like maybe not all. Let me address a little bit about like the housing. If you believe big happy changes and within the next few months, I feel like this is leading back to also within 2 to 3 months, we're also going to see a lot of people getting out of contracts of homes that they had, that they were not right. So changes will come with like the housing situation, but help is definitely coming. It's like, if you believe, stay positive about that. I feel like, I don't know why with like, I want to see what they say about like our car payments. Will they feel like help will come? Remain positive, as I just said that about the other stuff. Success. And again, big happy changes. So I feel like car payments, they'll help as well. As I said that like I heard forgive payments. So maybe we won't even have to pay that back in some areas. I can't speak for everyone. This is just the energy that I'm picking up now. So if you have a car payment, maybe reach out and see if they can help. But I feel like for overall, as the energy, it's like, yeah, communicate clearly. Yeah, it's going back to like call, ask for help, be honest. And I'm hearing like, address the whole be honest. This is a time to not take advantage of the situation and be honest. As I heard that, I heard if you can help others, great, you should do it. Because this is why this is happening as well. I feel like as a collective, like the energy, the community, it's really bringing people together. Even as I was driving yesterday morning in the radio station, they're trying to talk about like acts of kindness for many different people, and it made me so emotional because it's like, I feel like this is a great time for us to come together to help, help and motivate each other and like support each other the best way we can, even if we can financially. Our elderly community, any community that needs help. I heard shelters will open up soon for the homeless. I feel like more will open up. As I said that, I feel like it's like those gyms at schools will become like shelters for people. And we'll see that happen soon. Within 2 to 3 weeks. I feel like I just want to do like overall energy. Communicate clear and ask your angels in a year from now. Get more information. Communicate clearly and ask for help if needed. There's a lot of people that really want to help. I feel like a year from now, this is going to be a peaceful resolution, right? In the sense of like, we'll see more answers come out. And as I said that, I heard like of how this, in a sense, needed to be prevented. And it's going to bring awareness for stuff that will come in the future, unfortunately. Like, I feel like this is something that will happen again, maybe in another name of, the disease or whatever the case is. But it's going to bring a lot of awareness. Like a year from now, we'll have many more answers that we don't have now. I just kind of want to close the reading and see what our angels or guides want to say of like the overall energy, what to expect to happen with us during this time. So I feel like definitely a lot of change will come in the sense internally, I'm hearing, emotionally, answers. Stay home if you need to, I'm hearing. Help others if you can. Support small businesses. I feel like, yeah, that's something I wanted to address too, but let me see. for small businesses, I'm hearing like help will come, but unfortunately a lot of them will close down. I'm hearing like if they pay taxes, they'll have more help. So I hope, you know, it's going back to like half proof, but of course, like in order for the government to give any kind of help, they need to see that you're doing something back. Right now is the time though, like I want to pick up on the energy. What should we do? What should we expect? That's the kind of energy, but if I get more channeled messages, I'm going to address them. I feel like right now we're working a lot with like our shadow self, our feelings, our emotions of who we truly are. It's like putting us in a lot of place of uncomfortness, being uncomfortable. A lot of us are adapting to like a new beginning. A lot of spirituality is like, I feel like spirituality is going to bring a lot of communities together. So warrior guides, like I'm hearing when I put that card down, it's like, don't be scared of the change. Don't try to fight it. You know, there's going to be a lot of help. As I said that, like I feel like some cities are going to go in lockdown in the sense where they're going to come and drop off food and stuff, and people will be arrested, unfortunately, because it's going to be so hard for them. But I'm hearing, you know, don't fight it, allow it, you know. Yeah, like life force. A lot of people will come together though. I feel like a lot of things are definitely coming to an end that needed to come to an end. A lot of healing internally is coming. I don't know why. Priorities. Master teacher. I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely finding your journey with this card. And you're paying attention to what your priorities are or should be. So pay attention to that. A lot of foundations are being built and more stronger here. Self-esteem, absolutely. Guardian Angel Michael. And like I feel like Archangel Michael too. I know I connect with him in that sense, and he's showing up for this reading like I feel like a lot of you guys have this anxiety because I'm picking up on it where like I'm having a hard time to breathe a bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. Allow help to happen. Ask for help if needed. But a lot of healing is happening worldwide. That's needed. A lot of like getting back in this place of like believing in who you are and your energy as well. It's like important to pay attention to your messages, your guides. A lot of you guys that chose to click on this video are very spiritual, I'm hearing. Don't ignore the messages. Heal. Allow yourself to heal. Like ground yourself, humble yourself. Believe that everything is happening for a reason. Don't doubt the process. I feel like the overall energy though right now, it's so much healing. I can feel the energy even as I'm trying to pick it up, you know. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of like a lot of doubt. But this is just like a reminder, work on your self-esteem. Remember that you have the ability to heal. Yeah, as I said that, I heard you have the ability to heal others. So I feel like a lot of you guys will be seeing that soon, your own magic. A lot of people will be coming up though with creative projects. And I mean it, like in the sense of like, you really are gonna think outside the box, and you should. Yeah, like as I said that, I heard again, like pitch your video, like practice giving like kind of a presentation, I'm hearing, because a lot of you guys are really gonna step out and pitch this creative project. A lot of power with your hands as well. I feel like it's happening, going back to like the whole healing and stuff that's gonna happen. Healing worldwide ourselves. People coming together. I don't know why I heard like pizza free. I feel like in a lot of areas, maybe like pizza companies or just people are going to be giving that. But fresh air, even though we are supposed to be at home, if you have like a yard or somewhere to go for a walk when it's healthy or safe. I know I heard in the news like go early morning or go late evening. If you can get any outside air, you can see how much fresher it looks. There's not that much pollution because people are not driving as well. So you know, enjoy it as much as you can, Mother Earth. I feel like a lot of partnerships will come as well. I got the wedding card, and this doesn't necessarily have to be like you getting proposed to. For a lot of you, yes, because I feel like, as I said, that a lot of people are going to see the worth of a person. And also, if they don't want to be with someone, this is going to be the time to like really go within and follow your dreams or guides. But a lot of unionship is coming together. Absolutely. A lot of decisions, boredom, and survival. Yeah, I feel like this is the state that a lot of us are in right now. Like, I feel alone. I feel like a lot of sharks are around me. Am I going to survive? You are. You need to heal. You need to allow for the healing to happen. A lot of new beginnings, right? Healer guides, 9 + 1, 10, 8 = 1 in numerology. A lot of new beginnings are coming. A lot of you guys are going to be in this place of like having to be in solitude to face things. It's okay to feel alone. I heard go to your car, get in your closet, whatever it is to have alone time and think. Don't feel guilty. It's a lot of thinking and reflection you're doing right now. A lot of you guys have been in this feeling where you felt very bored at work, in many situations, marriages, partnerships. I'm hearing it's time for you to analyze and let go of things. Things are about to come true for a lot of you. Follow your intuition. Follow that new journey. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I posted a message today, which it brought me back to that. I feel like that's the energy. We're building with this energy that's happening right now worldwide. We're going to build firmer foundations in the sense where we're going to analyze things in another perspective. And that boredom that would keep us before, it's no longer happening. It's like a reminder that you're being guided as well. I don't know if you can see in the card, but it's like the shadow of like your spirit animals. Feathers always remind me of like your guides sending you messages. Like a lot of you guys are also, spirituality is going to thrive right now. A lot of people that have the ability to heal others on a spiritual level, we're going to see it more. It's not going to be so taboo, I'm hearing. Higher self, absolution. You need to make a lot of decisions of the light within. That's how I analyze that. You have decisions where it's like, do you stay in a place of like only money driven, or do you walk a path that's like fulfilling your heart, allowing you to see the light again? What is your higher self trying to tell you to do? The overall energy, in a sense. A lot of new birthing is coming up. Like a lot of people, I feel like they're facing their fears. They're allowing themselves to see things from a different perspective. Blessing in disguise has like cut the deck. There's definitely many blessings that are coming out of this. It's what do you consider as a blessing? I'm hearing like blessings are all around you. This is a general reading, so of course it's like the overall energy of what I'm hearing, but there's a lot of change coming, in the sense more inwards. A lot of people that truly feel the need of this change. It's gonna happen. Yeah, you see fulfillment and wishes. Better times are ahead. We need to face our emotions, and we need to take ownership of what's next in our life and take that step and be ready for that step. Oh man, you got 9 and 9. A lot of endings are definitely happening here. Suffering and silence. Goes back to the whole solitude. Take some time to acknowledge your emotions, your feelings, and take the next step. What's next for you? Because that's important. You've walked a path where the sun is going to come out again, because you've done this journey. But this is only if you put in the work. There's definitely a lot of new beginnings, right? Number 1, a lot of success. Don't fight your inner self, your thoughts. Allow them to flow. Allow them to heal. Let's see what the overall energy is. Yeah, material harvest, another 9. So yeah, a lot of things are coming to an end and no longer serve us, but there's a lot of abundance that's coming here. As I said that, I heard like immigration laws will definitely be reviewed again. So I truly hope that's true, because I know it affects a lot of our communities or a lot of our people. So yeah, I feel like as I'm saying that, like an immigration, and I heard DACA. I know they said they were putting a stop to that right now, but or something along those lines. But I heard there's gonna be a new out of this. There's gonna be like a new citizenship that will be offered for them. Within 3 to 6 months. Yeah, so I mean, that's the energy that I'm getting. I truly just hope that you guys take this with a grain of salt. You know, I honestly, this is messages that I'm channeling with my guides and my angels, and that I wanted to share with you guys. I'll continue to post other videos if, you know, I'm definitely being called to. And follow me if you can on my social media. You know, acknowledge your emotions and feelings. I'm human as well, and I felt the energy of a lot of change, of a lot of unsureness, of a lot of fear. But don't allow fear to take over you. Continue to be brave. You know, take a walk if you can. Take a break if you can. Help is definitely coming for a lot of you, financially, emotionally. Yes. So, and I thank you guys for your energy and your for clicking on this video and taking what it takes. If you feel called to share it with others and it'll help others, if anything, you know, happens for you in any of the states that I address, and you feel a calling to comment on it or share it, you know, I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for it. So I hope everyone stays safe. Support your local businesses if you can. Help someone if you can. But more than anything, just go within, allow your emotions, your feelings, and acknowledge them. Blessings. Thank you.